Hey, what's up, everyone? It's January 4th, 2024, and yeah, I'm excited about a few things. I'm going to be having a business call this weekend, and I'm hoping that it'll be a very productive call um, that gives me a lot of insight into what I hope to be doing coming soon. Later on this year. Well, I'm actually starting it up now, but I hope that it can take off within the next few months. I would love to give my notice at this current job, um, within a few months. I actually have to sign another contract. If I'm going to be continuing at this job, I need to sign another contract probably in May. Um, to let them know I'm going to be continuing this job after the summer. So yeah, I've got 5 months. Hopefully, within 4 months, 3 or 4 months, I hope I can see some good progress, so that I can anticipate moving on, and so that I can look forward to something um, along the lines of, you know, something that makes me happy, as opposed to what I'm doing right now, which is just paying the bills. But I spent good money on this program that I'm participating in, and I spent that money with the belief that it's going to pay off, and so I completely expect it to pay off. Um, I don't really have any doubts or uncertainties. It's not a matter of uh, if or whether it can happen. It's just a matter of when. And so I'm waiting. I'm just looking forward to that. It's all about the timing, though. Like I said, sooner the better, because that way I can gladly and happily give my notice and let them know, hey, I'm not going to be here, for next year. Um, so you guys are going to have to find someone else replace me, and yeah, that will be that. I can move on. I can finally do, what I have been planning to do for the last several years. Um, I think I started looking into different types of work, different types of businesses, or just a different type of lifestyle completely back in, I want to say, 2015 or 16, when I was living in Japan, working my butt off, working hard, 6 days a week or 7 days a week. I was working for all of my time in Japan. I was working 6 or 7 days a week. So at that time, I thought there's got to be something better. There's got to be something better than this. There's got to be something I can do where it would allow me to travel and be overseas and experience the things that I want to experience, but also be comfortable enough and make enough money so that I wouldn't be struggling while I'm traveling and living overseas. So at that time, I looked into several different types of businesses. I looked into Amazon, FBA. I looked into drop shipping. I looked into digital marketing, affiliate marketing. I looked into lots of different business models, and I was gonna try to start something up at that time. Then I got hit by the tax man in Japan. I remember I had saved up just about 5 grand to put towards business ideas and things like that. But pretty much almost all of that, I think, went to taxes. And then I put in an application for a new job at that time, and I ended up getting a job in another country, in the UAE. And so I was happy about that, because I thought, finally, I can move to the UAE, I can make more money than I was in Japan, and I would have more time to work on the things. I can put more money towards these business ideas, have more time to look into something that's feasible and that could actually work. Well, that didn't quite work out either because I got stuck in Tokyo. I quit my jobs and I got stuck in Tokyo waiting for the UAE visa. And it took a lot longer than expected, several months longer. So I was in Tokyo, just there for several months without work. And if you ever visited Tokyo, if any of you have ever lived in Tokyo, it's an expensive place to try and live and to just eat and transportation. At that time, at least, everything was pretty expensive. I'm seeing different things now online. People are saying that Japan is a lot cheaper these days, or at least I don't know about Tokyo specifically, but I've seen some videos on YouTube where people are saying that um, the the cost of living is a lot lower than it was in the past. So I don't know if that's true or not. I probably need to ask my friends who are still there. But it was hard for me to stay there for 2 or 3 months waiting for my visa to the UAE without any work. So I was trying to live as cheaply as possible. You can imagine it was pretty low quality living. I stayed in some hostels, stuff like that, because I couldn't find any cheap short-term rentals. So I was staying, pretty cheap places, trying to eat cheaply, but still trying to live, trying to live my life well. So that was tough. Finally, I made it to the UAE, but I was in a bit of debt when I went there. Still paying off student loans, still paying off the master's degree, and then I had borrowed some money from through a loan, but I had my brother, I think, get a loan for me, and I was paying that as well. Just living expenses. So I got to UAE. I eventually recouped everything I needed to, but and since then I've still been looking into different ways of doing businesses, opening up businesses. So I had opened up a drop shipping store back at that time, but I was working full time, so I didn't have time to really monitor and focus on the store. It was hard, teaching as a teacher. You don't have time. You're always in the classroom, standing in front of people, standing in front of students. You don't have time to check your phone and process orders and all that stuff. So dropshipping didn't work for me. I looked into some crypto at that time. I wish I would have bought Bitcoin at the time. Yeah, Bitcoin was only $1,000, but I didn't have the foresight like some people did to buy Bitcoin even at that time. You see what it's at now, and yeah, unfortunately, that I missed that boat. I had very little crypto at the time, but I was looking more into altcoins because that's what people were saying. Altcoins are going to be the big thing. Altcoins. And anyway, I missed on crypto opportunities at that time. Dropshipping store didn't work. I'd given up on FBA, Amazon, because you have to buy your product in bulk and have it stored in their facilities, and it seemed like a big hassle. Probably doable for many people, but for me at the time, just didn't have the capacity to do that. Yeah, so I tried the affiliate marketing route. Tried to start that up again. I even went to Bali for a mastermind course while I was in the UAE, and it was amazing. But affiliate marketing had a lot of issues because of Facebook ads. Issues trying to run Facebook ads. So me and a lot of other students in this program had issues just with Facebook. And a lot of people had success though as well. So it wasn't a scam or anything like that. And I did make some money from it. But some people were just had better luck than others. Some people had Facebook accounts in good standing, and they were able to make good money from Facebook ads and the affiliate products that they were selling. Not me so much. So I think I made several $100s, still less than $1,000 total in that. Anyway, after the UAE, I was back to Korea, and yeah, COVID basically. That COVID defines my whole time. My second time back to Korea. For the 4 years I was there, COVID was the main thing that was happening. So at that time, I was really, thinking I need to start something up so that I don't get stuck in another COVID situation. yeah, and I started focusing on YouTube. And yeah, YouTube, NFTs, crypto. I did looked at a lot of things, but YouTube, I kept coming back to YouTube. And I thought, hmm, I think YouTube's the way to go. So I had a channel. I still have that channel. I like that channel a lot, but I don't put a lot of time into it now because I'm teaching. But I joined a program to, help me along my way. And I'm going to be getting back to that channel. I'm going to try to start some other channels as well, along with this one here. Um, and yeah, I hope the future is bright for this new path and this new direction, and with the guidance I'm getting from the great coaches and the people around me. I think it's going to be highly successful. So thank you very much for listening, and wish me luck here 2024. Peace.